Being Seventh-day Adventist at a public school, like, I remember having to explain to my friends why I couldn't spend the night Friday night because I had church in the morning, Saturday morning, and they were always so confused, so many questions, explaining why I couldn't eat the corn dogs at school because I didn't eat pork. But I remember in particular a recruiter from an academy coming to our small church in Hutchinson, Kansas, and after he gave his whole spiel about why it was a good experience and why it could potentially, why he could see your kids there, I remember my mom coming up to him after the service in tears, like crying and being like, this sounds like such a good idea. Like, we just don't know if we can afford it. We don't know if it's possible. I think from that moment on, when she realized that it was possible, it was in fact within our reach, she was very set on making it happen. So she passed away shortly before I started my first freshman year of high school at a Christian school, so my first ever semester at a Christian school, so she didn't get to see that. Putting me and my two siblings through academy wasn't an easy process for my father, and he's a laborer, manual laborer, so nothing fancy, nothing crazy. But again, the Lord works in mysterious ways. I don't know how he did it. I don't know how he did it, putting three of us through academy, but he did it, it worked out, the Lord provided, and so it's the same thing for Union. I didn't think I'd be able to afford an Adventist college to begin with. Like at the beginning of the year, I got like two, they're called like donor scholarships, and then another one was because I spent the last year as a task force worker, and so I got there's the Bob Smith Student Missionary Scholarship, which was pretty cool. And then on top of that, Union had a couple more. For example, I was able to apply and get the Woody Scholarship from the Kansas-Nebraska Conference. Yeah, the other one was I think it was the Barbara Pogue Math Scholarship. And that one was unexpected. I remember I got the notification for that in July. I was like, man, if I could see him, I would thank him in person, I wish, they like had us fill out a little form to thank him on paper, but I don't know if they realized, maybe they went in the same shoes as, me, single parent household, first generation American, but I know in families like mine, it makes a huge difference. I think a lot about how she would feel if she was around, and man, she didn't get the chance to see it, but if she were able to see me, if she were around today and were able to see me at Union, that was her biggest dream come true, to see her kids at a not just a Christian high school, but a Christian university especially. That would have been incredible for her to see, and she would have been very happy to see me here, for sure.